The story begins not with a bold design, but with a billion-dollar public relations push. A coin born from an aggressive marketing strategy itself, the 2000P Sacagawea Dollar, a piece of modern American currency that is common but hides some of the most spectacular and expensive era coins ever minted. Imagine holding in your hand a golden dollar struck to honor the heroic Shoshone guide. Sacagawea, a coin that in circulated condition is worth only $1 face value. And yet most people have no idea that this one coin from the Philadelphia Mint can conceal multiple striking errors worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. The hidden fortunes of the millennium. Welcome back to Ultimate Rare Coins USA, the channel where every dollar tells a story, and every story might lead you to a hidden fortune, a truly life-changing discovery. Today, we are diving deep into the remarkable tale of the 2000P Dollar, its immense mintage of 767 million pieces, its distinctive manganese brass composition, and its extreme value when it carries one of three key numismatic blunders. We are uncovering the crucial factors that turn this highly common dollar into a true numismatic prize, focusing on the legendary Cheerios Dollar, the unparalleled mule error, and the sought-after Wounded Eagle variety. Now, before we unfold the mystery, take a second to like this video and subscribe, because by the time we reach the end, you might just find yourself checking every golden dollar for the rarest mistake in 21st century U.S. coinage. The year was 2000. The U.S. Mint was desperately attempting to succeed where the Susan B. Anthony dollar had failed. They introduced a new gold-colored dollar coin featuring the inspiring image of Sacagawea and her child Pomp. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 767 million of these new golden dollars, the most coins produced by any mint in the series' first year. This huge initial production rush led to two major consequences for collectors. First, the sheer quantity means that a regular 2000P dollar is only worth its face value of $1, even if it is uncirculated. Second, this large and rapid production lead directly to spectacular quality control failures and some of the most famous and valuable errors in modern coinage. The errors are the key, the lightning rod for true value. The first error is the famous Cheerios Dollar, a marketing blunder turned numismatic gold. In the early part of 2000, the Mint collaborated with General Mills for a massive cereal box promotion. They packaged an early release of the Sacagawea dollars into millions of Cheerios boxers as a giveaway. It was later discovered that a small fraction of these promotional dollars were struck from a prototype reverse die that was not meant for general circulation. This rare prototype die features enhanced detail in the eagle's tail feathers, a subtle but critical visual difference from the regular reverse. The regular reverse features flat, less detailed feathers. The prototype reverse has deep lines and much sharper detail that makes the eagle's tail look more realistic and defined. Only about 60 to 70 of these prototype coins are known to exist with this sharp feather detail. A certified Cheerios dollar is a six-figure coin that has sold for anywhere from $4,000 to over $25,000, with the highest grades commanding the most extreme prices. This error proves that sometimes the box your coin comes in is as important as the coin itself. The second major error is the unparalleled 2000P Sacagawea Dollar Mule, a catastrophic minting failure. A mule is a coin struck using dies from two different denominations or series. This incredible blunder was struck with the obverse of a Washington state quarter and the reverse of the Sacagawea dollar. Imagine a gold-colored coin with the portrait of George Washington on one side and the Sacagawea eagle on the other, a completely impossible combination. This is arguably the rarest and most expensive modern era coin in existence. Only 19 examples of this specific mule have been confirmed by the major grading services. Auction records for this error have reached figures up to $144,000 high-grade specimens, though prices are always dependent on the individual coin's condition. Finding a mule dollar is a literal dream come true for any era coin collector. The third major error is the Wounded Eagle Dollar, a significant die flaw. This variety features a raised die flaw that appears as a deep slit or cut across the eagle's stomach or belly on the reverse. This is a prominent and recognizable variety that is not as rare as the others but still commands a large premium. This Wounded Eagle variety is catalogued as FS 901 in numismatic references. A certified Wounded Eagle dollar can sell for hundreds to over $795 in high grades and makes for a fantastic discovery. Now let's talk about the regular dollars. The Sacagawea dollar itself is made of a copper core layered with a manganese brass clad, which gives it the distinctive golden color. It has a smooth plain edge and a substantial weight of 8.1 grams. To find a valuable 2000P dollar without an error, its value only increases if it is graded at MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC. The massive mintage means only coins of exceptional surface quality and luster can break the face value barrier. A regular 2000P graded MS67 has an auction record of around $1,418. which demonstrates the extreme rarity of a truly flawless specimen after millions were struck and circulated. To find a valuable 2000P dollar, you must look closely for these errors and the absence of any marks or scratches. The Cheerios enhanced tail feathers are the most likely high-value error to realistically find in circulation or rolls. Always use a strong magnifier or a jeweler's loupe to check the eagle's tail feathers for that crucial sharp detail. If you suspect you have any of these errors, send the coin immediately to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Only certified coins command these high error prices, and verification is absolutely essential for these high-value pieces. The 2000P Sacagawea Dollar is a perfect example of a common coin hiding uncommon wealth. That's high mintage paradoxically led to some of its rarest mistakes. Every time you encounter this golden coin, you have a chance to look for a multi-thousand-dollar error. So keep searching, keep learning, and keep hunting for the errors that make the coin worth thousands. This has been Ultimate Rare Coins USA. Where common pocket change hides. The most valuable errors of the modern era, and every golden dollar could be worth a six-figure fortune. The story begins not with a bold push, but with a shocking retreat itself. The 2001P Sacagawea Dollar, a coin that symbolizes the mint's dramatic recognition of failure and holds subtle but explosive value in its errors and condition. Imagine holding in your hand a golden dollar struck in the series' second year, a year of massive contraction, a coin that in most conditions is worth just its $1 face value. And yet most people have no idea that this single coin from the Philadelphia Mint hides a unique experimental error and the extreme scarcity of perfection. Welcome back to Ultimate Rare Coins USA, the channel where every dollar tells a story, and every story might lead you to a hidden fortune, a true numismatic prize. Today we are diving deep into the remarkable tale of the 2001P Sacagawea Dollar. Its shockingly low mintage of just 62,468,000 pieces, its manganese brass composition, and its critical value when it carries the elusive dark coloration of the improperly annealed error. We are uncovering the crucial factors that turn this second-year issue into a true collector challenge, focusing on the nearly impossible to find MS69 grade and the bizarre color change error that makes some pieces instantly collectible. Now, before we unfold the mystery, take a second to like this video and subscribe, because by the time we reach the end, you might just find yourself checking every golden dollar for that rare dark chocolate hue or for its perfect flawlessness. The year was 2001. The U.S. Mint had been forced to acknowledge the truth. The public had rejected the golden dollar following the massive overproduction in 2000. Production figures dropped off a cliff, signaling the effective end of the dollar's circulation run. The Philadelphia Mint struck only 624,680 of these dollars, a nearly tenfold drop from the previous year. This lower mintage immediately makes the 2001P a significantly better date in the series than its predecessor. Despite this lower mint, a regular circulated 2001P dollar is still only worth its face value of $1. Because millions are still sitting in vaults. The search for value must therefore focus on two extreme categories. The first category is condition. Rarity, the hunt for the flawless specimen. The portrait of Sacagawea with her infant son, Pompon, the iconic flying eagle on the reverse, were subjected to heavy contact during minting and bagging. This makes finding a coin completely free of marks an extreme challenge. The highest certified grade, known for the 2001P, is the incredible MS69. A 2001P graded at MS69 is one of the ultimate finds for a modern collector. Only a tiny handful of coins have ever achieved this impossible grade. Auction records for these perfect specimens have sold in the range of $646 up to $1,050, demonstrating the massive premium for absolute FLAW, LESS, NESS. Finding a coin with full original luster and a strike so sharp it looks like it was minted yesterday is the goal for condition collectors. The second category is the experimental error, the hunt for the weird color. The most intriguing error feature of the 2001P is known as the experimental rinse or improperly annealed dollar. In 2000 and 2001, the Philadelphia Mint experimented with different chemical rinses and annealing processes to prevent the golden dollars from tarnishing. For some coins, this experiment went wrong. The planchets, which are the blank coins, were exposed to excess heat or incorrect chemicals. This caused the copper atoms from the inner core to heavily migrate to the manganese brass surface. The result is a coin that is dramatically darker than the normal golden hue, exhibiting a deep chocolate brown or copper-like color. These mistakes are highly collectible and often referred to by collectors as chocolate dollars. The certified improperly annealed dollars, especially in high mint state condition, are very rare. One certified example, graded PCGS MS68, sold for nearly $500. Another MS66 example sold for $134.99. This error proves that sometimes a mistake is what turns common metal into rare value. To look for a valuable 2001P you must perform a rigorous check. First, check the color. Is it a normal gold color, or is it distinctly a deep chocolate brown? Second, check the surface quality. Look for the total absence of contact marks or bag marks, particularly on the queen's cheek and the eagle's breast. The value is driven by rarity in condition, or rarity in error. Always remember that. For these modern dollars, only professional grading by PCGS or NGC will authenticate the error or certify the impossible high grade. Certification transforms a pocket change curiosity into a bankable numismatic asset. The 2001P Sacagawea Dollar is a testament to the fact that even in a series that failed to circulate, true treasures can be found. Its lower mintage makes it scarcer than its predecessor, and its errors make it a fantastic hunting ground for the discerning collector. So keep searching, keep learning, and keep hunting for the elusive, perfectly preserved, or perfectly flawed golden dollar. This has been Ultimate Rare Coins USA. Where a drop in production can lead to extreme scarcity and a dark color can mean a bright numismatic fortune.